Good morning, everyone. Can you all hear me okay? Perfect. Hey, Kevin from Lakeland. Perfect. Let me make sure my Zoom sound is on so I can hear Roger when he comes in. Um, doesn't look like I can hear him. We'll just have to see when he comes in. Hi, Jody. Brandon, how are you? Tara's here. Bodine. Scott. Yes, it is, Brandon. Yes, it is. Morning, Dennis. All right. We'll be getting started in just a few minutes. There we go.
Good afternoon, everybody.
All right. I can hear you.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep. I was worried about that, but
Yeah, let me turn you up a little bit since you're not coming in that loud. Say something.
hey, everybody. Good morning.
Yeah, I got to say you're coming out pretty soft. Is Matt a little softer than me, guys? Can you make sure that our voices are matched up? It doesn't really matter to me, but it would probably matter to you guys. Yeah, all the way to the bottom of my browser. Matt's beard is always soft. All right. Good, Cyrus. So glad to hear that. All right, good. I guess it was just my good, 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 good. How are you doing, Matt? How are you feeling?
I'm all right.
Not too bad?
Yeah, about 50%.
50%. Did you test yourself for COVID?
Not yet. I don't have one. I got to go get one.
You definitely have to get one before you come back because I want to make sure I don't get COVIDed by you again. All right. All right. How's everybody doing today? As a matter of fact, heard echo feedback when you raised Matt's volume. Okay. Yeah, welcome to my world, Market T. Always a soft speaker. Sean, sounds like my portfolio. Flat. Flat is great. Flat is good. That means you don't have anything going on there right now. It's a perfect place to be. Nice, Brett. Nice. Now I know Matt is not feeling well, but we still have to keep him busy. So if you guys have testimonials, please post them. I will share my screen in a minute. I do want to put up YouTube here so I could say hello to everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Daniel, I my my thing is clear. I have no emails right now, Daniel. So if you send me an email, you didn't send it to roger@rogerscott.com. I have one email pending, and I've been talking to Profit Trader Kate Kaber all morning. So it's not. I know it's not you. Let me just go ahead and pull up YouTube here real quick. It'll just take a second. Just take a second. Okay, here we go. Let's get that here. Let's go to Roger Scott. You know, it's amazing. I have to go to my own YouTube channel. There we are. This way, I could see the 27 of you who are watching, and we can all watch at the same time. Look at me. I have this confused look on my face on Telegram. Tim, good morning. Deanna, good morning. Kevin, good morning. Jody, good morning. Randy, good morning. Raj, good morning. Look at that. We got a lot of folks on YouTube. Love it. Love it. Let me move this back here. Put this back here. Go ahead and get the chat going. I'm about to share my screen, guys. Not to worry, and we'll move on. Let me just adjust this. I hate when we have too much headspace here. All right, Stephen, good morning. Rochelle, good morning. Good. Scott made money on Airbnb, Amazon, Meta, ABT, and Interactive Broker. Very nice. No, Vivek, I have blue eyes. I don't have green eyes. I have blue eyes. Nice, Mark. Good, 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 good. Looks like folks are making money, Matt. What do you think about that?
That's great.
I like that. I like that. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen and we will begin. We do have a lot of talks, a lot of stuff to talk about today. Oh, your Prophet Caber. Well, there you go. Yeah, I got one pending from you right now. I just assumed that you weren't able to get through to me, but you and I have been communicating all morning, so you and I can definitely get a hold of each other. Clyde is the master of trades. That's right. Clyde is on high alert. He's actually on high alert right now. He is definitely a magic cat. Uh, all right. So, any pets in the office? Let me check. No, no, no pets in the office. Actually, I'll tell you what's going on right now. We just got through having rains, and two of my big windows are leaking, and we have window repair guys in the house repairing two of my windows. So all of my animals are locked up with my wife and in my office and in my bedroom so that they don't get out right now. So they wouldn't be able to be here even if they wanted to. But what I am going to do is I'm going to open up my door to let a little air come in. I hope you guys don't mind. Let me just turn my camera off for a split second. Ugh. No, RJ did not lock up my wife. She locks them in her office. Her office is down. She has an office downstairs. I have an office upstairs. The only reason I really need to come upstairs is my children's bedrooms and my office is upstairs. So that's that. Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm so jealous. Hawaii, man. I want to be there right now. Oh, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth. Hawaii. Held Walmart from yesterday. Now I'm down huge. Should I get out? Why did you hold Walmart, Chris? Why did you? Oh, yeah, it will be like a tornado. Chris, who told you to buy Walmart and why did you hold it? And like, there's a lot of stuff. How about we talk about trades that we gave you guys officially? Mm. Although, let me look at Walmart. Down big. Walmart is down 1.5% today. It's not really down big. I mean, it's not even at the 8-day EMA. I would look at this as a pullback buying opportunity right now. I don't know about buying big. Matt, wasn't this one of the stocks we were looking at?
It was.
Yeah, we're actually looking at this stock right now. What is Apollo? What is Apollo? I don't know what Apollo is. Well, I know what Apollo is, but I mean, I'm assuming Carlos, it's a trading program. What is Apollo? Hey, Sean. Uh, oh, Jeffries. Jeffries. Okay, don't get me roped up in Jeffries programs. Okay, I'm not Jeffrey, and Jeffrey's not me. Okay, yeah, I'm not responsible for Jeffrey, and Jeffrey's not responsible. How many monitors do I have at home? I have three, plus my laptop, plus I have another one that I connect here that I actually wanted to talk to you guys about at one point. I got a new one. I just haven't had the chance change it up yet. Thanks, Carlos. And I have four here that I'm not using, like Matt has, two and two. I have to take these and put these up here, and then I won't have to use this anymore. Matt, I'm going to need you to help me with that. Literally just
All right.
move a couple of monitors, but it's not a big deal. But yeah, so I have a total of one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight monitors here. Nine if you count everything. Richard says, I took profit on Amazon, App, CBR, Convana, HPE, Lowe, MasterCard, Meta, Palantir, and W. Richard, did you take a loss on anything? Yes, Brandon. The answer is yes. The main one. Yeah, you could talk about losers too, but boy, oh boy, that looks pretty good. I hope Matt copies that. That's pretty good. You've got here like every trade I've mentioned recently on here. Good for you, man. Good for you. Chris, I wouldn't be getting out of Walmart right now. Josie says, can you hook up more than two monitors per computer, or do you have several computers to have many monitors? That's a great question. That's a great question. The answer to your question, Josie, it depends on the computer. And it depends on how well your computer behaves with video cards. Matt was able to find me these $20 cards on Amazon and computers that were only limited to two monitors. You can do two monitors with any computer, okay? Any computer can do two monitors. More than two monitors, you have to play with the video card. So if you can get an external video card, some will work, some will not. How many computers do you run with eight monitors? I could run, let's see, how many do we have at work with one? Let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six. Correct me if I'm wrong, Matt, but I think it's seven, six or seven at work
I
with the
think
big
it's
one.
seven.
Seven, yeah, seven Murmus, seven, seven. Nice, Glenn. Sorry to hear that, Brett, but hey, you're net positive. How many? Yeah, so eight. I'm not sure, but again, I think I could squeeze one more if I use that external card. I have one here. It's like $20, $30 on Amazon, and they're great. If you move your face to a different monitor, it might make your screen larger on Zoom. My face is on a different monitor. My face is on the right monitor. Actually, let me move it here. Now my face is on a different monitor. Yeah, exactly. It depends on how new your computer is, how powerful it is, and how well it adapts to other stuff. And you can buy external video cards too. A lot of people don't know that. I didn't think of that till I met Matt. Matt's like, you don't need an internal card. You can buy an external video card. And he's right. Like a screen capture card for a camera, you can buy those for like $30, $40. Like this, look. See, it's a cam link. This is to take a camera, a regular camera like this, and connect it to a computer. But you can also connect another monitor using it. Again, it's not a perfect science. It's more of an art than a science, okay? Okay, that's funny. Um, Yes, that's right. CB HUD. There's a lot of different ways. All right, so let's continue. The video card determines if you have any put option. I agree with that, Cyrus. I agree with what Cyrus just says. Took a loss on PG, didn't get out when I was green. Why do you think I took so many winners? Do you think I don't listen to you? Obviously, you do, Richard. I appreciate that. Um, you can also get a USB-C hub and run some monitors off that too. Again, it just Bodine. It depends on your computer and how nice it plays. Again, it's an art. Some video cards will work. Some adapters will work. I know. I used to think it's a science till I met Matt, and he started like showing me that there's other ways. And he's right. Like one will remember Matt. Like one will work, one won't work. So he's the guy to talk to. He hooked me up pretty good with that. I have a video card with 3 outputs and USB-C hub, and that has an HDMI port too. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, all right. Okay, so but I wanted to tell you guys something. I did wanted to tell you guys something that just a few weeks ago I bought myself another monitor, a travel monitor, and I just took it with me to Tampa last week or 2 weeks ago when I was there with my wife. It was very very good. And it worked very well, and I'm gonna show you all of it. Just not right now, but I'm gonna show you all of it in case you need an extra monitor for travel and two is too much. Like that setup that I showed you before, where I have two monitors and a laptop. It may be a little too much for everybody. So if that's the case, I have another solution for you, and I'll broadcast that on Telegram later today or tomorrow. Okay. Sean says, in regards to crash warning, the market team can confuse us a bit since your name signature gets thrown around. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Those marketers, they love using my name. I'm learning what's corporate versus this program. Are you giving a crash? I'm not giving any crash warning. No, no, not at all. It's good for new members to I'm sorry, Sean. People are posting below you, and it's moving the type up, so I have to move that. It's good for new members to learn. Just trying to contribute to the room since I have learned much from others here too. Yeah, there's no crash warning. I don't have any crash warning. I update you guys so much on Telegram and updates and here, and I'm twice live. If there was a crash warning, don't you think I spent an hour with you guys this morning? Don't you think I would have said something about a crash warning? Remember what I told you. Marketers and gurus, it's like engineers and architects. Have you guys ever dealt with a structural engineer and an architect? Have you ever put an architect and a structural engineer in a room together? Architects love to draw beautiful pictures, but then structural engineers have to put those things together. And they want to break every bone in the architect's body when they do. So it's the same thing with marketers and me. I'm there. Yes, yes, exactly. Yes. Okay. All right. So again, if you guys don't understand what I'm saying, just think architects and structural engineers. It's it's like one is in Disneyland and one is in reality, right? Because architects have a lot of ideas, but there's certain things that just can't be built, right? I used to do a lot of construction. I used to do a lot of luxury hillside homes in Los Angeles, and I used to have architects and I used to have structural engineers, and it was exactly like watching copywriters and gurus. Okay, let's talk about the market finally. I'm in a good mood. I don't want anyone to screw it up for me today. Let's stay on topic and let's get this done. And we got 39 people on YouTube. We got 289 people here. Let's make this work. So S&P is right. Look at this thing. It's not going to give us an easy answer, right? It's not going to give us an easy answer, right? Wouldn't it be nice if we can just gap up with volume and continue moving higher? But life won't be that simple, right? It just can't. I mean, it would be too complicated. So instead, the SPY decides to make an all-time high and then decides to start filling in this gap, or at least pretend to start filling in this gap. We'll know more as this goes on. as the day continues. If it continues filling in this gap and if it closes down here, it's basically going to make the market not appear as bullish as we all thought it would be, which is one of the reasons why have not placed any new trades in the pit. And I told you guys to get out of that meta trade that I gave you as a bonus yesterday for free, including a debit spread. Notice, Matt, nobody thanked me for it. Nobody said thank you. Nobody said a word. I gave 4,000 people a free trade yesterday that was up 6 points this morning. Not one person said thank you. Not one person even said I took it here. Ah, there we go. Irene says thank you. All right. All right. You guys like the meta trade? I just showed you took a profit. Listen, Gaston, what can I tell you? But this is all right, all right. Yeah, that went up. Good, Sandra. Good, good, good. Remember, your job here is to keep Matt busy. Okay. So if the SPY keeps coming down, I'm not going to be happy. What I am happy about is this. You're welcome, Frank. What I am happy about is the fact that IWM did break did break the downtrend, and it's right now at the VWAP, which is a pretty good sign. I like the fact that it's at the VWAP right now, and it's pretty positive, and it's up 3 points for the day, and QQQ is up 0.19, IWM is up 1.37. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Do you guys want me to give you a bonus trade right now, since you're all here? How about buying IWM? No, sometimes we just do things that are straight in front of our face. How about we buy IWM and we get out at the top right here at 221.79? We get in right here and we get out right here. And or you just get out at the close today at the end of the day. Well, see, Cyrus agrees. That means it must be the perfect trade. I have no idea, but it's the strongest index. It broke the trend line and it's at the VWAP right now. So you would buy it around here. If it starts breaking this gap right here, the 218 area, you would get out of the trade, which means it's probably no good. As long as it's holding the VWAP, it's good. And then you would take profit at the high of the day. I'm sharing my screen right now. I know I am because I could see it on YouTube. That's a high probability trade. Will it work out? I have absolutely no idea whatsoever. But I know that it's a high probability trade because we just broke out of a trend line that this sector is leading ahead of an interest rate decision, and we're at a VWAP. See, there's three things that are making me like this trade. Three things. We just broke the trend line. It's leading all the indexes right now, and it's at the VWAP. All right. Raj, you guys should have sound on YouTube. You guys should have sound on YouTube. Matt, you could hear me, right? Right.
Yep.
Okay, let me see here. Can you guys on YouTube hear me? All right. Raj can't hear me on YouTube. And again, if you want to wait for this thing to come down and then break above, that's fine too. But that's what I'm looking at. Sure, Bob, you could do one if you want. And again, I'm explaining to you what my logic for this trade is. Oh, okay, good, Brendan. I'm explaining to you the logic of this trade. It's just a bonus trade. It just happened to be right in front of my face, and it just happened to be staring right at me, and like right here, right at the VWAP. All right, good. Black Mamba can hear me. Jody could hear me. All right, everybody could hear me. RJ says IWM dropping now. Yes, yes. They kind of drop, and sometimes they go up, and sometimes they move. They move. Yes. Oh, like a rock, Pink Sparkles say. Yes, it went all the way from 220.43 to 220.18. Like a rock, it's dropping, I tell you. Like a rock. Like I said, buy it around the VWAP right here. If you want to wait for it to get back up, that's fine too. Just giving you a bonus trade. You're on your own here. I didn't get it. I'm not taking this trade. I never said I'm taking this trade. I'm just giving you guys a bonus trade. I happen to be looking at IWM. I just broke out right here, right at the VWAP. Okay, that's it, Spink Sparkles. It dropped a quarter. It's all over now. It's all over now. You guys crack me up. All right. SPY. SPY on a daily. We still have we still have a little bit to go, but I want to see a clean breakout. This doesn't do it for me. QQQ, this doesn't do it for me at all. And I don't like this breakdown we're seeing right now. Not a good breakdown. But boy, oh boy, Russell held on really well. We weren't comparing relative strength, but the relative strength of this of Russell, definitely, definitely, definitely. If this comes up, the Russell will too. The Dow Jones also sold off. See, I'm not loving this. I'm not loving this. But again, we don't know what the Fed is going to say tomorrow. So all this is a big gamble. Yeah, yeah, Bob. I'm just giving you my 5 cents. All right. Oh, let's see here. Okay. So caution, 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 caution right now. Caution. Be cautious right now. Be very, very cautious. Caution. Be cautious, okay? Be very, very, very cautious right now because the market can turn on us. But I do like the Russell and I like how it's leading right now. And I like how the Russell's holding on, especially with the S&P being at the low of the day right now. That's a good relative strength trade. So if the S&P decides to come back, it only now filled this gap and we're only at 1230. If it decides to come back up, we'll be in good shape. If not, we won't be. But you have your levels here. And if the Russell comes back down all the way here, you don't really want it anymore. Okay. Nice, Mark. Good. Go ahead and grab that, Matt. All right. So let me give you guys my stocks. Also, I have a class that I will be doing. I will be doing a class with Jeffrey at 1 p.m. Okay. I'll be doing a class with Jeffrey at 1 p.m. Matt is about to post a link. Do you have that, Matt?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah. Make sure you post that. And I will be giving you some red meat. I will be giving you red meat. By the way, typically when I'm looking for stocks that are pullbacks near the VWAP, it's very hard to gauge the ultimate low. So you're never ever going to find the ultimate low. So near the VWAP is fine. Around the VWAP, that's the key. That means you're buying your fair value. Look at the relative strength on this right now in comparison to the SPY. See that? That's pretty good. And QQQ, let's see, also filled the gap, completely filled the gap this from this morning. Completely, which means it's smart that we didn't really go long too many stocks or anything this morning as of yet, because we haven't gotten any air yet. No, Brandon, there will not be any Fibonacci discussions. So I will be with Jeffrey at 1 o'clock, and I'll be talking about some good stuff, and I'll be giving some free trades. Okay. Now let's talk about stocks on my short list. Humana, yes, Humana. Stop loss right here about 330, 340, say. We're going to go to October 11th expiration. We're going to go to 315 and we're going to pair the 315 with the 310. We're going to buy the 315, sell the 310 put, October 11th expiration. Okay. You're welcome, Jay. Oh, I know you're kidding, Brendan. Yeah, Fluffy. Just wait for it to get right above the VWAP. But I mean, I still like it. Nothing changed. I'm not going back on my thing. I like it right now. I like it. I like what I'm seeing right now. I have been doing this for a few times before. Rochelle, did you make any money on Meta, my dear? She made a lot of money on Meta. Well, there you go. I like that. Matt, don't you like that? A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. All right, next one. You guys crack me up. Honestly, you people crack me up. You don't know how much. I love it. 10 contracts. See you later, Robert. Have a great day. Really crack me up. Approaching the 15-day, when the market starts cooling off, this will be one of the first stocks. Do I think you should sell this stock today, right now, this minute? No. But if it trades below 69, I think it would be great. What? You want us to wait? You want us to wait? I could buy it now. I could sell it now for 73. Why would I wait till it's at 68? Because the odds will be better. Nice, Richard. Good. Grab that too, Matt. My stop loss here would be right above this pivot, about 80. We would go about 24 days out, October 11th expiration. $65 delta's fine. 79 put right here. 79 put. Yeah. That's why I'm saying don't do it now. Wait for it to back away. But I like the stock. I like the stock. Why? RJ, that's a little tight, you know? I mean, 4 cents? Just 4 cents? That's it? Jeez, tough crowd. 4 cent profit. It was a debit. We only do, Nathan, we only do debits here. All right. Too much fun here. Same thing that I just said about Moderna goes for Estee Lauder. I wouldn't do it now, but right here, right below this level, right here. I'm just giving you heads up. We have FOMC coming out tomorrow. 84.36. Right here. Right about here. 91 delta. EL, October 11th expiration, 91. Wait for it to go below 84 something. EL, I'm talking about EL right now. No, Rochelle, EL is on right now. EL, right here, EL, Estee Lauder. He didn't get stopped out. He took a profit. He took a profit, Richard. He didn't get stopped out. He took a profit of 4 cents. I thought same thing you did. I thought same thing. I thought same thing you did. Yeah, look, Estee Lauder, Estee Lauder, Estee Lauder, Rochelle. What's gotten into you? RJ stopped out with the profit. Yeah, I understand what you did. You did what I tell Gaston to do with 10%. You just did it with 4 cents. I understand what you did. Okay. All right. Fang. I still like these stocks, but I want to see them. I want to see energies break down. Energies have not broken down, so you don't want to do that. Okay. Okay. So we want to wait for a breakdown. Our stop loss would be the 200-day moving average, 183.90 or 84, whatever, ballpark. 24 days out on the option, 78 delta, 190 put right here. DPZ, we talked about this yesterday morning. Again, please don't sell these stocks yet. You said these are only debit spread. Yeah, David, we only do debit spreads. We only do debits here. Richard says my only two in the green right now are Humana and IW. Okay, all right. I would put my stop loss right here, about 420-ish area. Too expensive for this, so we'll do a spread. We'll do a 410 versus 400 on DPZ with a stop around 420-ish area. Let's see. Just kind of sitting there, not really doing anything, just kind of basing out, doing its thing. Yes, weekly cash flows, credit spreads. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, that's my short list. I don't have a big short list. And by the way, just so you know, remember this morning, one of the reasons why I'm not going long right now is this. This morning, coming into today, we were at 424. Right now, we're at, excuse me, right now, we're at 314. Okay? So let's see where we go from here. Okay. So now let's do the long side, okay? And Matt, again, folks, I will be doing a class today. I will be doing a class at 1 p.m. It's going to be a very, very cool class. Jeffrey will be there. You don't want to miss out. It'll be a lot of fun, and I'll be giving you four stocks, two longs and two shorts. I was only asked by my marketing team, the the architects, yeah, the architects to give two, but I gave four. So I think it'll be worth your while. Okay, let's look at some stocks that Uncle Roger still likes to the upside. GEHC. What a nice trend, right, Matt? What a beautiful trend.
Yeah.
Bodine, you crack me up. October 11th expiration, 85 delta. Excuse me, 74 delta, 85 call. October 11th expiration. You want to get me all worked up, don't you, Bodine? All right. It would be a good show. It will be a good show without it. PLTR. Still like this stock. Nothing changed. RJ says I would like to talk about how to do an anchored VWAP on Thinkorswim correctly. RJ, have you taken the full-time trader class? Let me know if you took the pro trader class, RJ. Sean, you're confusing a pullback versus a resistance area. I've had a few people do that a few times. I'll explain the difference. Oh, thank you. RJ, you should probably take that class. It's like the best $300 you'll ever spend. Really. It really is the best $300. I put my life, sweat, and tears into that class. 15-day EMA is a stop loss. We will go 24 days out, October 11th. Palantir, 69 delta's fine. 34 call. Cisco. Ooh, how much I like Cisco. The 200-day EMA is my stop loss. 48.57. 71 delta, 50 call. This will not go up if the numbers are bad tomorrow. Yeah, it's worth way more than 300, but how to get the class information? Just call customer service and tell them you want Roger's full-time trading class. It's AKA the VWAP class. Adam, good to see you, Eagle Beagle. Good to see you here. I hope to see you, and I hope you took money on Amazon and True Trend yesterday. Did anybody make money on Amazon and True Trend? You see, Matt, not one person mentioned Amazon. It's like True Trend doesn't exist. Hmm. All right. Oh, Richard did. Folks, you got to give us numbers. Percentages. You got to speak my language. So right here, 50 call on Cisco. Next one. First time we're ever talking about the stock here. And you wouldn't, David. You need to be in True Trend Pro. We did mention it on Amazon. There we go, Gary, Nathan. Come on, you guys. There we go. It was there. Everybody else saw it, David. Nice, 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 nice. 115 as a stop, 31 days to go, 81 delta, 115 call. Nice, Vivek. Nice, Ivan, David. Nice. Keep Matt busy. Let's continue. Before I forget, let me just answer. Adam says, I was out but closed my third week of fantastic gains. Go ahead and grab that, Matt. I like that. Somebody asked me, Sean, you asked me a good question. A lot of people get confused about this. That's why it's a good point for me to talk about it right now. It's a good question because you fell for the same trap that a lot of folks do. What was the question here? I gotta find it here. Hold on. Where is it? This is worth your. Oh, yeah, here. Let me close the door. They're making a lot of noise now. Hold on. All right. All right. All right. So you see, Sean, what Sean is saying is look to the left. There's a lot of stuff here. So you guys need to understand the difference between a dip and a pullback and a retracement and consolidation on the left-hand side. When I'm talking about consolidation on the left-hand side, I'm talking about this type of an environment. I'm talking about a hill, a lot of stuff being on the left. This, this is a stock that pulled down, went to the 100-day moving average, and is now saying, I want to go back up. I want to go back up. So when you see something like this, a V, it's a big difference between a V or something like this. See, this. This is what I'm talking about. So don't confuse a V. Thank you, Dan. Don't confuse a V where you have something on the left. You have to, any kind of pullback, you'll have something on the left. So understand the difference between a pullback and a rebuilding of a trend. This thing is trying to rebuild the trend. This thing needs to go up. You have too much stuff here on the left. This is just simply a pullback against the trend. So I want you guys to understand that. Hey, Kathy, good. Nice. Nice. See, Matt, not one person brought it up till I brought it up. And then all of a sudden, 15 people told us how they made profit in Amazon. They're holding out on us, Matt. Do you see that, Matt? They're holding out on
Yep.
us. I don't know what I'm going to do. You folks hold out on me. I don't hold out on you guys. All right. So when you see something like this, a new high and a pullback down, the question is it going to take out the previous high? But when you see something that's been building and developing for a while and not reacting like a ball, if it's more of like a ball, if it's like a bounce like this, that's okay. But if it broke a trend and then it's now rebuilding, it's a different thing. That's the difference, Sean. Okay. There you go, Kathy. All right. Next one, Roblox. That's why sometimes, Sean, you'll see me buying a stock that isn't making a new high, that's almost making a new high. Those are just stocks that are like, okay, we're near there, we're near that area, versus a stock that's been beaten down, broken down, and starting to slowly come back. Those are the ones you have to look on the left. Whoever got stuck on Walmart, they just announced pay raise for 100,000 employees. Holy moly. Yeah, I did give you a level on Carvana. I was just trying to show you an example, Raj. I didn't give you anything on Carvana. It was just to give you an example. All right. Roblox. 15-day EMA, about 44.32-ish. 24 days out, 79 delta, 44 call right here. CPNG, 15-day EMA right here, about 23.19-ish. 24 days to go, right here, 84 delta, 22 call. Okay. Roku, above the 200-day moving average. Let's look to see this broke its trend. It's rebuilding itself. So when you ask yourself, hey, do I need to look to the left or is it okay? Ask yourself, was it just making a new high like a few weeks back or a month ago? Or is the stock rebuilding itself? Has the stock been beaten down? Has the stock lost the fight and it's now rebuilding itself? So if a stock is rebuilding itself, you have to look to the left. If a stock just made an all-time high 2 weeks ago, a pullback is fine. Remember what I always tell you? I love pullbacks from all-time highs. You've heard me say that a long time ago, many, 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 many times. I love pullbacks from all-time highs or swing highs. Well, if it's a swing high, it just made a new high. So you're taking a pullback from an all-time high. You don't need to look to the left. You've already taken out that level. You're just trying to catch it. You're trying to get out when it goes back to that level. That's your exit. Like, let's say you got in right here. This would be your exit. This level will be your exit profit target. But because look, it just took an out an all-time high and it just went down and it's coming back right away. This doesn't concern me too much. This concerns me when it's all the way up here, when I'm seeing like it's so ask yourself, did it just make a new high and it's pulling back? That's okay. Is it been beaten down to death and for the last 7 months has been trying to come back? Those are the ones you want to look to the left. Okay. Okay. The ones that keep making lower lows, not the ones that just made higher high. And I did talk about that briefly at one point or another last week or 2 weeks earlier, but it was very brief. ONON right here. Right here is a perfect stop loss because you see the stop loss will put you back into this price range. 47.27. 24 days to go, 73 delta, 47 call. Yeah, Brendan, Roku. Above the 200, I would use the 200 as a stop loss, about 69.84. I would use 24 days out. I would go to 67 delta, 71 call. ABT. We've never talked about this stock here. Never, ever, ever, ever have we talked about this stock here. It's like on like every other list I have, right? Wait for it to come back to the 8-day EMA, about 116.60 level. I hope you guys are taking good notes. 69 delta, 116 call, but wait for it to cool down a little more. Look at the selling pressure it's seeing. Okay. Let's see. Adam says my average win rate from January 1st in my small account is 74.8%. It's the account I work for my daughter. That, Roger, your teaching tools make a real difference. That's pretty good, Adam. That's pretty good. That's a small account. That's pretty good. Go ahead and grab that, Matt. ICE. We've never talked about this stock here. Okay, now this is a perfect example. Sean, look. See how we just look to the left. It's busy, right? But we literally just took out the high. So this is a pullback from a swing high. You see that? Big difference versus if all of this was up here and we broke down and we started coming back up. You'll understand the difference. Just ask yourself, did it make a recent swing high and is this coming off of that and it's now coming back up? Or is this a stock that's rebuilding a trend? In other words, does it have to overcome certain levels? This sucker just did it like a week ago. So it's kind of like boom, boom. See that? Yeah, Zeta. Exactly, 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 exactly. See, remember when we were talking about people buying Zeta right here, even though it made a swing high right here, it was perfectly fine. Exactly, exactly. That happens a lot. So again, if it's an uptrend stock and it just made a swing high and it's pulling back for, that's fine. But if it broke its trend and it has to rebuild itself, that's a whole different story. Yeah, Gaston, that's why you haven't seen me put any trades into the pit today. We have a big report tomorrow. Steve says I grabbed your ICE trade from 10 days ago, 122%. You are welcome. Kirk says, what is the phone number? Kirk, you got me stumped. I don't know what the phone number is, but if you come to my 1 o'clock class, it's the same phone number I'm going to be giving out in about an hour. Or just put your, just Kirk, send me an email. Send me an email and I'll forward it to them and they'll take care of you. But if you guys haven't purchased my VWAP class, I don't know what to tell you. The report is tomorrow at 2:30. Look, here's the calendar. Right here. Yeah. Don't be surprised to see a little dump. This is normal before the report. This is why we have to be extra careful days like this. Remember what I told you in the pit? Actually, I don't have to tell you. I could just show you. Hold on. I'm very patient today ahead of FOMC. Right there. All right. I have one more stock for you, and then we'll give Matt the room. ZTS. Yes, I still like ZTS. I would wait for it to be at right here at 191. You have a little downside. Ray, we don't have a link for the VWAP class. We can actually, Matt, can you do me a favor? Can you ask customer service to give you the link, the sales page to the VWAP class, and you can post it here? Can you do that, Matt?
Yep.
Yeah, he'll post it in a minute. So, 31 days out, 75 delta, 190 call. Right here. Right there. Oh, there you go. Kathy has the number on speed dial. I love it. Kirk, there's the phone. It's funny. She has the phone number, but I don't have the phone number. Yes, don't forget to press. That bothers me more than anything. It sounds so cliche, press one, right? Yes, I gave you one on ice. I did. I gave you one on ice. I still like ice. Uh, 31 days out, 71 delta, 160 call with a stop loss right here below all this noise right here. About 159 and a half or so. We'll go move lower if Fed cuts rates. Boyd, I talked about that extensively in the morning call. All you have to do is go back on YouTube to my live stream and watch it. Do you have the link, Matt?
Not yet.
Did you ask them for it?
Yep.
All right. They'll post it in a few minutes. Why don't you go ahead and do seasonality? And meanwhile, for that early call. Okay, good, Boyd. Yeah, I talked about it. And I basically explained how I think gold will go down depending on whether or not they lower half a percentage point or a quarter of a percentage point. Going to grab John T from my wife to read instead of trying to kick me to buy another. John T, going to grab John T. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I don't know what you guys are talking about. But anyhow, RJ, what John said. Oh, I don't know what John said. I'm not going to go get the. Oh, yes, get the VWAP class. It's very good. Yes, definitely get the VWAP class. Look at Frank, 102% on Meta. Nice. Nice. Do you have it, Matt?
No, I still don't.
Did you ask what's her name for it? Deanna?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead. Do seasonality. As soon as she posts it, I'll post it here. I'm still here. Here, I'll give you the room here. Don't forget, guys, in about 10 minutes I have a class. Here, Matt, you go ahead and take care of that. Go ahead. There we go. I found the link. There it is. I found the link for the boot camp class. Here it is on YouTube. I'm posting it, and here it is on Zoom. I'm posting it.
All
There it
right.
is. All right. I highly I wasn't trying to sell it to you today by any stretch of the imagination, but honestly, it's the best deal online. I'm gonna tell you guys. It's awesome. It's awesome. I use it every single day, like 30 times a day, the stuff we teach in this class. Yeah, it's essential, exactly as Brendan just said. And what I was going to do was I was going to have a live class and charge 5,000. I said it's too important. I made it like $300-400, and we had like 400 people in that class, and people were happy. Yeah, it is underpriced. I agree with you. It's way undervalued. I could sell this for $5,000 all day long. Again, I'm not trying to sell you on anything right now. People just asked for it, so I posted it here. I'll see you guys. Matt, I'm going to tune out and I'll go to the other room. Please post the link again. I'll see you guys with Jeffrey in just a few minutes in the other room. And Matt, order yourself uh, that video camera, the one I have here that I'm
Okay.
looking through, and charge it to the office. Okay,
Hmm.
folks. I'll see you guys in just a few minutes, and please pay attention to what Matt has to say.
All right, everyone. This is the story that doesn't change at the moment. I went right to 10-day hold because that's telling us everything we need to know. All of these profit factors are still under one. Uh, Historically, we are still super weak. Uh, no sectors have any strength in them on a 2-week hold basis. There's a couple that popped up on the long side. Financials with a little bit of strength, and that's really it. There's a little bit right here in tech, but the profit factor is just not big enough. 1.3, that's not enough. I'll give the numbers just for kicks and giggles, and then we'll get out of here. A little bit of life today in the long side, 159, still really, really low. The short side hasn't picked up as much as it should. It's only 32. But 10-day hold is only 14 to 70 and 45 to 60. That's abysmal. If we sort it by profit factors, you are profitable on 151 out of 550 on a 2-week hold. So overall, the market is bearish, pretty across the board. And that is really all you need to know with seasonality at the moment. Here is the link one more time for the class at 1 o'clock. And I will see you all there. Bye, everyone.
See you later, everyone. Bye, guys.